In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to identify potential outliers by using the quartiles in general and IQR as an intermediate step. But first of all, I want to remind you that this is an alternative way to the definition of an outlier as anything that is more than 3 standard deviations away from the mean. So these are just like two different approaches to identifying outliers, and depending on which bundle of numerical summaries do you use to organize your data, you would use one or another. They don't necessarily produce the same results. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the problem. We have a sample of 25 people, and we're not given the full data set, so we don't know Q0. We only know Q1, we don't know Q2, we know Q3, and we don't know Q4. And the question is, how do we know whether something is an outlier or not? Well, let's recall the definition of what we call the average. I don't want to use the word range because it's a technical term in statistics, but the average spectrum or spectrum of values, which we would consider to be average, are defined by Q1 and Q3 as the middle 50% of your data set. So 25% of the data is below it, 25% of the data is above it. And this is what we would call middle class, or the average. It's the middle 50%. IQR defines how big is this. So IQR is simply Q3 minus Q1, and in this case it will be 12 minus 7.5, which is 4.5. So this is how big is the middle class. Now, an outlier is something that is too far below the average or too far above the average. That's what we would call an outlier. In the alternative definition, an outlier was anything that is more than 3 standard deviations above or below the mean. In this approach, how do we define what's too far? What is too far? And that's kind of what this question is asking. Is 19 too far? Well, I don't even know what Q4 is, so how do I know whether 19 is too far? And we create the following criterion. We say anything that is 1.5 IQR away from the middle class is going to be considered too far. Well, so what is 1.5 IQR in this case? We have to multiply 1.5 by 4.5. I need to grab a calculator and multiply these two numbers. 6.75. So anything that is more than 6.75 units away from the middle class. But middle class is defined by two values, Q1 and Q3. So anything that is below 6.75 from Q1 or above 6.75 from Q3 will be considered too far. So let's compute these values. What is Q1 minus 6.75? Q1 is 7.5. And 7.5 minus 6.75 is 0.75. So anything below 0.75 will be considered an outlier. Let's compute this value. So it's going to be Q3 12 plus 6.75. It's 18.75. So anything bigger than this value, this one, will be considered an outlier. So let's go over it again. The average class, or the middle class of this data, the middle 50% of this data are defined by Q1 and Q3. The width of the middle class is 4.5. The yardstick for determining the outliers, which is 1.5 times IQR, is equal to 6.75. So the lower fence, so the lower threshold for outlier is 0.75. Anything below this is an outlier. The upper threshold is 18.75. So anything above this is going to be an outlier. Now we're ready to answer this question. Is 19 a potential outlier? I look at 19 and I try to put it on this spectrum. And again, not again, but first time doing this again. 19 appears to be higher than 18.75, which we set to be the upper threshold for what we would consider normal. Not the average, but just normal. And because 19 is greater than 18.75, we will consider 19 to be a potential outlier. And the answer is therefore yes. If you have any questions about any of this work, let me know. If you would like to try a similar question yourself, look for the link in the description of the video.